Hello, I am Anandhu from S4EC, presenting you with an FM transmitter which is made up of a basic Raspberry Pi. So let's get started. This is Raspberry Pi 0W I have used in this project. So we are looking at a 1 GHz single core ARM CPU. A Raspberry Pi can broadcast frequency range about 1 MHz to 250 MHz. So it can pretty much pick up FM bands between 87.5 to 108 MHz. Moving on to the project, now the Raspberry Pi is already connected to the internet. Since I don't have any display cables, let's SSH to the Raspberry Pi. So SSH is a simple secure shell access to the Pi. So we can terminally control all the components inside it. Since we need to find the IP of the Pi so that we can SSH into it, we must understand the IP range. So to find the IP range, we must find our IP. So using a simple command, we can find the IP, and using a software called Angry IP Scanner, we can scan all the IP between these ranges. That is, the final bit of the IP will be from 0 to the endpoint 255. So scanning over the entire range, we can get a ping reply from the Pi that is connected to the same network. So after finding that IP, just copy it and SSH into the Pi using the user Pi. Moving on, I would recommend you to do a firmware update to the Raspberry and a software update. And after that, just clone into the GitHub project that we use to transmit FM signals. Now what we are just doing is just moving into the directory. This is the script we are following, and the F is the frequency. Here we are given the frequency of 96, and the next comes the wave file which came with this project, which is the acoustic guitar. Now let's tune in the radio. We can also use our own MP3 to broadcast, but only wave file with 16-bit and a sampling rate of 22K50 with a mono audio channel is only possible. So we are converting our MP3 to the wave with our specific details. In the same page you can find the commands and it is easily understandable. And after converting the MP3, just like we are doing now, we are going to broadcast a MP3 which is converted into a wave file in 88 MHz.